Hello, it's Sally here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to be working on my Roxy's Generosity project, my Mossy Forest floor. I think that's what the prompt is, or Mossy Forest floors. I can't remember, something like that. Anyway, I have, since my last video, I have stitched all this down, the leaves down, and kind of positioned them to look like a tree overhanging. My cobweb is in place, my little mushrooms are in place, and then I thought I would start on some of the mossy bits. Oh, these are all in place as well. I started on this here, and to be honest, I don't like it. It looks too, I don't know, I don't like it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in around and maybe scatter some more beads around. I don't know. I'm going to leave it for now. I can always unpick it and undo it if I need to. This bit here I love. I've just started to do this with some wool, and I thought they look really effective, so I'm going to do several clumps of those around, I think. I showed you my moss. I think I did these on camera last time, so they're ready to stitch on. And yeah, look, I did say, I wonder if I've still got that soft velour fabric, and yes I have. I didn't throw it away after all. I did find it in the end, so I thought I might use a little bit of this as well. I don't want all of it, but just a triangle of it kind of in this corner here. I'm just trying to find a piece. It is all offcuts because I was doing pumpkins the other year with this, but it's just what's left over, so I don't know what piece to use. Just want like a triangular piece. I don't know. It's too much choice for me. Kind of in this, I was just thinking that's got this thing on. I don't want that one. What's that one like? Maybe I might be able to get a nice piece out of that actually. Yeah, let's go for that piece. So just kind of wanted to kind of like that, and then I'm going to pop my others maybe on top. I've lost my other one, haven't I? Where's that gone? Have I just scrumpled it up? I can feel it in this. It's there. Got messed up with that. Right, let's try and pop those out of the way. Yeah, so I don't know, something kind of in that corner. I'm going to scrunch it up a little bit, I think, and then maybe put things in between. I don't know. I'm hoping it's going to kind of work out okay, and then kind of go on from there. I have got some more wools. This one here, oh, that's not part of it. I think it's all tangled up in one. I've got two. That definitely doesn't look like that wool, does it? I don't know, is it? I think I've got two wool balls in one here. Don't want that one, that's too pink. Oh, there you go. That one out the way. So this one here, now I don't want all of these colours, but there are some lovely mossy green colours. I'm going to just snip away just until it changes colour. That one I like, and it's quite textural. And then this one here, this section, so if I take that from there, it goes through to that one, to about there, possibly that one. Don't mind a little bit of brownish colour. I can always, let's take that away. Right, I can always cut some more off. So I was kind of thinking maybe, I don't know, something like that. But what I'm going to show you first of all is how I created these, because I thought these turned out quite well. I've used, although you can't really see, it is quite a subtle difference. They are two different, that's a little bit darker than that one. Oh, and I've also got that colour as well. Is that even light? That might be a bit lighter. So I'm going to put several different greens, but quite subtle greens, yeah. So this is just tapestry wool that I'm using, but I think you could probably use anything. So not one end, needle threading with the other one. Okay. The trick for this is I found leave your tail quite short, leave that little bit quite short, and then it doesn't knot as easily. So what I've done is I've just come up somewhere in here, trying to avoid the knots that I've already made. So come up there, unthread your needle, and just go down with your needle a tiny little bit away. It gets more complicated with, you can't really see, but I'm going to just a tiny little bit away, a couple of millimeters away from where I've just come up, and just put your needle through a little bit, just so that your needle doesn't come away, otherwise all your stitches will come out. Then all you need to do is, I think it's called a cast on stitch, so you just twist it around that way, then twist it around that way, so you're using both hands, and you're using that one first, and then that one, and you're just doing that until, and then that makes the bobble on your the interesting like little weave on your stem. So just keep doing that until you've got enough on your needle to make your little tendrils, like little tendril things. I don't know what to call them, but I just like the effect of them. So like that, like that. So all you're doing is you're taking your wool and you're twisting it and then popping it over your needle so it catches, and you're doing it from each side. So twist over, twist over. Okay, that's quite enough. Then you need to re-thread your needle again. I think the reason why you unthread it is because of it twisting up and everything. So, I'm using quite a long needle and quite a big, it's got quite a big eye on it, and just need to re-thread it. And of course, I've had no problem re-threading it off camera as I've been practicing. So again, just leave your tail quite short. Don't leave it too long. And then you need to just hold on to your stitches with one hand lightly and just pull your needle through, and just keep hold of your stitches. I'm going to try and show you. There you go. Can you see what's happening? It's being pulled through. Okay, and it will get to the end, and then what you can do is you can just put it a little bit more, and you can twist at the same time, and they kind of like go all twisty, and that's how you get your thing. So then come up somewhere else. Where else should we go? This one's about finished actually. Just thought I'd put this colour on as well. So okay, we'll go here. I've got a little space, so up again. You don't need to finish off. You see how I'm pulling that and it's just making it twist. Okay, so I've gone there. So unthread your needle again and just go down a couple of millimetre or so, a couple of millimetres away from where, and leave your little end on your needle. Okay, so then you're going over, you're just doing it from each side. It's starting to rain quite heavily here. I don't know if you can hear that on the window. So over. I don't know how many stitches I'm doing, how many of these stitches I'm doing. You just do it until it looks like there's enough. And as you're doing them, just push them down a little bit, but don't pull your needle out of your fabric. Some of mine aren't all the same size. Some of mine are a little bit shorter than the other one. I'm going to do this one a little bit shorter just to give it a little bit of depth. So that's done. And thread your needle again. I just find it easier to go over. Nearly pulled my needle out there. Go over like that, and then usually it will go through. But of course on camera it's not going to. try again. There. There we go. Okay, so short tail and then go through. And your thread doesn't seem to tangle as much if you just have a short tail. There you go, it's going through. Okay, that's that one. Pull it, twist it a little bit, pull it down, that's it. And then just knot it off. And they are actually coming off the page, and that will probably that's going to be fine. I'm not too bothered about that. Although you can, I suppose you can manipulate them a little bit. You could maybe put a stitch in them if you wanted them, because that looks quite nice, doesn't it? Going up like that, upwards, kind of like to the light. That was the first one I did. That went a bit funny on the end. Obviously, practice makes perfect. So yeah, I quite like them like that actually. So I'm going to do a few more clusters of those off camera. But yeah, I do like that. Okay, so let's try and get this this velvet down. Pop that needle over there, and then these down. I'm going to pop these onto it as well. So I'm just going to have a look at let's get some pins. Where are my pins? I've got some here. I'm not going to be too exact. Quite like it joining onto that. I am kind of tucking the raw edges under. I'm tucking them under, aren't I? Well, most of them. I probably won't do all of them, but just because this kind of stuff frays. Going to go into that corner. Right, I think that will do. Just going to snip that off. There, and just some of that off there. Okay. And then I'm going to have those there. So, right, let's get this tacked down first of all. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to just try and find a thread that's similar in colour. That's a bit too thick. Bear with me 1 second while I just grab my threads. Let's have that silky one. It probably won't be seen, but where have I put my needles? I've got a knot in that already. How on earth has that happened? Snip that off. Okay, so all I'm going to do here is just little tacking stitch all the way around, I think. That will hold it in place. Some of it's raw edge, some of it's tucked under. I don't think it's going to matter because I'm going to put stuff over the top of it. Kind of like a mossy mound. I might go over actually like that. I'm not sure how this page is attaching to the rest of them. I don't know. I suppose I need to have some edges, ouch, where it joins onto the back of the other page, but I don't know, we'll sort that out at another time. I'm going to put some stitches in there just so that it stays down. Ouch, again. Alright, so that's all the way round. Should be able to take some of these out. Just like a what's it called, an invisible stitch, just taking a little stitch and moving along. Like I say, I'm going to have other things on here, so it doesn't really matter if it's looks a bit loose at the moment. It will all be tied down. stitch. What's going on today? Not playing. Okay. Right. Can't even pick my needle up now. Okay. There for now. Okay, so let's get some of these down. Something like that, I think. So, do I want to use the same? I think I do. Same thread. Again, well, they're not there. Okay, so just there, and then I'm just going to go round tacking it on. Bigger knot. Let's try again. How are you all today anyway? I hope you're all well. Are you finding time to stitch? It's perfect stitching weather here because it's it's rainy and dull, so can't go outside really. So it's perfect to sit and stitch. Apologies for the bumping and the background noises, but I do live in a family home and there's lots of people around, so there's lots of noise. I think I've gone all the way around that one. Let's just have a look how it is. Yep. So it's still got a little bit of puffiness to it. It's didn't stuff I didn't stuff it, but I did took all of the bits inside. No, I didn't, did I? It was like that, weren't it? I was thinking I did the other kind of Suffolk puff where you stitch round and then tuck everything in, but I didn't. It was just like that. So I think it's the fabric, because the fabric was bulky. That's why, because it does feel quite quite raised. It's because it's an upholstery fabric. It was a little bit thicker than this one here, which isn't an upholstery fabric. It's more of a craft fabric, I think. Where's the other one? Let's just see where we're placing these. I'm going to do it like that, I think. I know I've still got that to do, but I've still got ferns to do, so I'm hoping that that's going to be part of the ferny part of it. So I'll put them there. Quite like them like that. Let's get that one on there then. Might go over a tiny bit. I was talking to Christine from Create and Craft with Christine's this morning, and also Christy from Sew Bits. But Christine gave us Christy and I a sneak peek at her piece. I think she's just finished it, and oh, it looks fabulous. Because I was joking, saying, "Oh, I've channeled my inner Christine to kind of complete mine." Thinking, what would Christine do? Especially with the dyeing, because she does all the intense dyeing and on her threads. But I thought I'd try it on my fabrics, and it's worked. So, but her pieces are really textural and fantastic. So I'm only a novice at this, but she's really, really great at hers. It looks fantastic. So I can't wait to see the video when it comes out, Christine. So this one's going to go here. this is the Suffolk puff that I didn't, it wasn't quite circular, if you remember from the last video, if you watched the last video, but so it's kind of created more of an ovally shape, but I think that's all right, to be honest. I quite like that. I think if they were, I suppose, perfectly oval, then they don't look so natural. But let's see how that looks. There we go. It's all coming together, I think. So that's that. So what did I say? Oh yes, this here. So I'm kind of thinking, can that kind of start maybe here and meander down? Just want to try and like that. Yeah, I like that. So let's get that on. I think I'm going to use. Excuse me. Where's that other thread? Hang on, I've got this one here. This might be better actually. Use this one. I think the trick is for this is just to throw whatever you can on it randomly. I think because I think I did that too structurally, and wasn't, you know, it's kind of a little bit too structural and rigid, and so that's why I don't like it. But this, I'm kind of just throwing it at it, especially this bit here. Not that piece. That's a bit. Yeah, so I think that's the trick, isn't it? To kind of be random, and which is hard for me. I'm kind of don't necessarily. Go random. I don't know. I find it harder to go random than I do to go structured. But I'm just kind of catching these on. Kind of aware I kind of plunked them, if you like. Camera, sorry, I'm pulling it towards myself as you naturally do when you're sewing. I'm trying to think what else I've got that I can throw at it. Apart from, you know, your regular beads like this, I have actually got. I did pick out some more. So I've got ones that look like a little bit like stone. So I'm hoping to kind of. These ones here are kind of like stony. And that one's quite a lot. That's quite a nice colour though, isn't it? So we're kind of in those beads. I'm hoping to place, yeah, some stony type beads, which I think might look a little bit more natural. Oh, there's another one there. Let's pop that one back in. Yeah, I think it might look a little bit natural than that, more natural than that. But perhaps if I try and, you know, work my way up a little bit, maybe it will be okay. Not sure. Not sure on that at all at the moment. I've got it in my sights to undo it, but we'll see. I'm going to just leave it there for now and see how I get on. I think I've doubled my thread up. Have I only just done it, or... Ah, there you go. Okay, that's that little bit. I'll take that one off, I've got two there, so scrunch rather than rearrange. Hang on, I need to go. Okay, we'll go back round. Okay, I'm liking this. What's this bit here? Well, I think I've caught it all. Yeah, I like that. And then what I was saying was, let's just get me some more thread and I'll see if I can have a play with those rocky, stony type beads. Where are they? Right, they're now to pop. That was the one that I really liked, wasn't it? Okay, let me just better to take them off actually. Okay, so where's that one that I like? That's this one here. Yeah, it is a bead. I just going in this gap here. Sorry, this little gap here. Gotta put my stone. Because it's quite a heavy stone. Stony. It is a bead, but it's a heavy I mean, it feels like a stone. It feels cold, so I think it is a stone that's been drilled. I suppose it could be ceramic. It might be ceramic. I'll do it a few times anyway, just to make sure it's not going to sag or anything. One more. Okay. I should put them in a tray. Let me put them into a tray. You can see what I've got to play with. Yeah. They're roaming all over my desk at the moment. So I'm kind of thinking I'd like one there. Oh, this is quite a thin hole. Yep. Didn't know whether I get my needle through that. Just snuggle it down in between the moss. Smaller one. Get some more thread. I don't think that's going to last me. I don't know whether my nails are getting too long or whatever it is. It's I'm finding it hard to pick up my needle. Okay. Sorry, coming off camera, aren't I? Not the best colour in this mossy bed, but hopefully you won't see my stitches. Try and do one more. Okay. Do another one or not. Quite like that one now. I'm just going to finish this off just because these are heavy heavier beads. I'm just going to do each one separately. I wouldn't usually, because beading is not my favourite part of sewing. There, I like that. Look good, don't they? Sorry, did you get my head then? Let's have a close look. Yeah, they're definitely better stone. I like the stony effect. Okay, what else have I got? What else could I put on? I think that might be a bit too bright, yeah. Doesn't want to stay. Oh, there's a wooden one there, but I can't get my needle through that one. Let me just try it. Yes, again. More of them, but don't want to pop them on. I feel as though I do. I've got that one as well. That's quite. Oh, look at that! Kind of an amber coloured stone. I'm just wondering, do I want them all there, or am I going to do another little? I'm going to do another little thing here as well, I think. So I'm just going to get these wooden ones on. See how they look. They are a little bit too bluey green, but because they're wooden and they're kind of a little dull, I think they might be okay. I might just be able to get away with it. I'm hoping. That's that one. I feel a lot more positive now that I've done that. That I've created the texture. Creating the texture. I'm hoping to get more on there. Okay, that's that one. Yeah, that's looking how I wanted it. I just need to sew that bit down. It's coming up. Put that. Quite fancy doing another one of those somewhere, whether it's here, kind of going into here. I think about possibly that might. It's still sticking out like a sore thumb to me, that one is. But I like everything else, so I'm going to be doing some more of these over here, and a little bit more of that that wool. This wool. Can't find it. Yeah, there it is. I've got another piece there. Doing some more of that there as well. In fact, that goes well there. It's almost the same, isn't it? It's not intentional. Yeah. So, but I think I'm going to leave it there for today. And then I've got my fern to do. I'm going to do ferns, and they're going to come up. Those curly ferns, I can't remember what they're called, but are they fiddlehead ferns maybe? Not sure what they're called. So yeah, they're going to be here. And then I kind of want to. This is just a raw edge at the moment. I kind of want to do something. Don't know what I'm going to do there. And then maybe put some words on. I think so. That's it anyway for today. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. So take care. Bye bye.